Hello YouTube, it's Pac-Man building time today, and we're going to try and finish off the sides that I started in the last video. But first we're playing a bit of Capcom vs SNK2 on my Sega Naomi system. I love this game. I've mentioned this before in previous videos, but I just absolutely love it. But yeah, so rather than play this, I really want to get on with building this Pac-Man, so let's get started. Okay, we've got our sides cut, but I forgot to do one thing. This edge on here should be tapered in, sort of like, that's not long enough, is it? Like that. I should taper down here, so that it comes level with the front door. So, I'm going to put an extra cut in, so let's measure that up and do that. So, I think it's about 12 mil or something like that. I've got the measurement here. So let's see. I think it actually might be exactly ½ an inch. So it might just be easier to mark it off that. I don't like working in inches. So yeah, it's exactly ½ an inch on the side as well, so it's easier to mark it from the side. So, I need to taper from this edge up here, which I stupidly sanded already, so it's going to make it hard to make the line, down to here, so it's going to look a bit like that, I think. So let's go measure the other side. I've got a helper in. Give me a hand. This is Guinness. You can't stay in here. I'll take him out in a second because I don't want to get MDF all over him, do you? No. Say hello. Hello. Right, let's put you out. There you go. Okay, so I think I made a mark up on this end. Probably can't see it. It focuses. No, won't. Let's zoom back out. Right. Let's make the split the line. It's really hard because this isn't quite long enough. So let's have a look. It's got our line from here all the way up there. So we get our tapering effect. I've still got these two bits of wood clamped together, so it should be the same both sides. So the only problem is I only have a jigsaw, so it's going to be a bit hard. I'm going to have to, what I'm going to do is clamp this in place and use this as a guide. In fact, I'll do that now. It's my crappy jigsaw from B&Q. It's actually, oops, it's really cheap, but it seems to have done me well. I've had it for about 5 years now, and it's still going strong. So what I'm going to do is line it up here. Okay, jigsaw plugged in. Ah, one thing I've forgotten. I don't know where it is. Ah, mask. make sure you have one of these when cutting MDF, because it's nasty stuff to breathe in. So shove one of these on. Right, let's go. Pretty good. Can't really see that from there. Yeah, looking good. Keep going. Whoops. Okay, so for some reason I think something must have slipped, but the cut's got slightly offline. Can't really see it now because I've got clamps in the way. I'm going to go from the other end, and hopefully when I come down to this end, most of it will line up. There'll be a slight cut into the wood, and we can just put a bit of filler in that, and then we'll know, hopefully. Well, apart from everyone else that's watching this video. So let's just go in from the other side. This is a problem when you're doing stuff with a jigsaw or a circular saw or something along those lines. Now is it won't bite into the wood, it keeps just glancing off because it's so thin this end. It's why I need to get from here. It's going down very, it's almost like I'm shaving it. Yeah, it's just gonna, if it gets pretty locked, because I've got 2 bits of wood here. It's going to be lopsided because it's going to push that way. I need to do it from this end really. Let's just rejig this. You can see where the blades come away from the line. I'm not really sure why it's done that, because it was fine up to then. I think something must have slipped. So thinking about how to fix that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in from the side here. If I try and go back up that line on the correct line, I'm just going to keep going back, and it's going to glance off back into that slot that's cut there. So I'm going to come in from that side and then try with this, guiding it, try and miss that slot and then come up here as normal. I had a bit of a practice run up there in the wood that's going to go anyway. So hopefully that should fix the problem, and then we just need to fill a bit there. So that's my first mistake of many, I suspect. So let's just put this over here. Oops, I'm still zoomed in. And let's put that there. So let's see if we can fix this mistake. Mask on. Okay, take two. When I was cutting the wood, it seems that a workman should never blame his tools, but I blame the accessories. If you can see that, if you can, the jigsaw bit rides on a little wheel in here, just there, and it kept coming out of that. I don't know if that's because I was pushing it too hard or what, but this is the blade I was using. It's very old and blunt, really. It's still a bit sharp on my fingers, but I can do that and it doesn't hurt. So we'll throw that away. And I've got a nice new one on here. Runs really straight. So hopefully we won't have that problem again. So, this one as well, I've got some safety glasses with the polystyrene stuff still attached because they're new. Right. Let's get started. You may notice as well, actually, the extra bit of wood here, use a bit of No More Nails along here, and then use some more of this from Halfords. I think they call it Bondo in America. It comes with the hardener separate and the stuff's in there. Really good. And this bit of wood is really attached to this now. This is not going to come off. All that is a butt joint bit, because it's No More Nails, it's rock solid. I can actually pick this piece of wood, or these two pieces of wood up, and do just this, and it supports the whole weight of this, so we should have no problems. So, mask on, goggles on, so I can see what I'm doing, and I get MDF in my eyes like I did last time. And let's go. Go really slowly this time, if I can. So look, see, we're already veering off again. Luckily this time, this way. This is the problem, you see. Trying to get this exactly straight is nigh impossible. I think we're going that way. And zoom in. The problem when you have jigsaws, but I managed to get the other side cut. It just doesn't seem to want to cut ever so slightly at an angle. I don't know. Let's see if I can realign the ruler. Right, remeasured. It was ever so slightly off, I think. So we'll try again. Okay, right, so that was fun. Oh, end up like the goggles and the angles. I couldn't see what I was doing, so every time I breathed out, these fogged up. So I held my breath sometimes, and sometimes took them off. There's something wrong either with my jigsaw or this. Not straight, or this not cutting straight, although I managed to cut straight before with this, so unless it's damaged in some way, but I don't know. So I ended up doing it by eye, and I've done a pretty good job. It's a bit rough around here with the Bondo and stuff, but I'm going to sand this down so that they're both pretty much the same. They're not that far off, to be honest. And the T-moulding is going to be in here anyway, so I'm not too bothered about the look of this, as long as it's nice and strong, which it is. So I'm going to start some sanding now, wherever my sandpaper is, and then we will have a look at it after. Okay, so we got our sides. I think I pretty much Did a good job trying to salvage those sides after I screwed them up the first time. They're pretty straight now. I think I'm going to do a bit of Bondo slash, what's it called? P38. It doesn't have the same ring to it. I think the guys in America have definitely got the name right on that one. Was it P30? I'll tell you what, I'll get it and then you guys can have a look. If you're in the UK, this is what I'd recommend. You can get this stuff from Halfords. I think I've already shown you this, but it's this stuff here. David's Isopon New P38 Easy Sand. Repairs dents and scratches. I'm going to do that in a second on the sides. Actually, we'll do that together. Just to make sure everything's nice and smooth, because although the T-moulding's going to go over it, I don't want any gaps where the T-moulding's going to go, so in between the wood and the T-moulding. So let's do that now. I lied in the last bit. We're not going to be sanding the sides today. I just wanted to get the two sides cut and complete. I just need to do the finishing work on it now. That video is way too long as it was, so I thought I'd just split those up. So we'll just play a bit of Zero Gunner 2 instead. It's pretty cool. I love this game. But yeah, I still don't know why my Jigsaw didn't work very well. We'll have to find out at some point, probably in the next vid, or maybe well, I'll do some tests and things with it. But yeah, next time we'll just finish off that. We'll finish off the sanding of those sides so that everything's nice and smooth and there's no big gaps where the Jigsaw went in the wrong place. So yeah, well, thanks for watching and see you next time.